we are coming into the Christmas season, and this is a very busy time of the year for everybody, I know. And of course, we want a joyful, easy, happy, peaceful, abundant, and just fun Christmas time or holiday season. Now, what I'm going to share with you today are just some tips and things that you can do around your house to set yourself up for success and to set your home up to support those intentions. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell and you will get notified when my video is released. I have so much information that I just cannot wait to share with you about Feng Shui and to help really skyrocket your life and your home to next levels that you couldn't even imagine. So at the very beginning of the season, I would highly recommend just taking a few minutes to think about how you want Christmas and the holiday season to roll out. How do you want to feel? What are your intentions? And from there, start taking action around your actual physical environment. Now, with Christmas time and the holiday season, it's really busy and very active. What actually happens is a lot of things come into your house, whether it's people, food, and presents and gifts and Christmas cards. It's kind of the time of excess. So I invite you to prepare your home for this by giving yourself an opportunity to move through your home and let go of anything that no longer serves you in your space. So when you let go and you release, it's doing a bit of a decluttering, and the decluttering is really just an opportunity for you to move around and go, do I need this? Do I want it? Have I used it in the last 6 months to a year? And the idea behind that is that as you let go of something, then you're going to be making space for the new good things to come in. And the house is not going to get overwhelmed. We really want to keep calm and happy over the season. So first step is letting go of anything that doesn't, serve you. So doing a clearing, a decluttering, doesn't have to be huge, but everything that you let go of, set the intention of what you're going to welcome in instead. So it's like happy people, amazing surprise Christmas gifts, your dream holiday, like whatever it is, set it on your intentions. The next thing I would recommend is, especially when it comes to children, this is definitely the season for the children, is to have a game with them around their Santa list. And maybe they go through the list of how many things that they have put on their list and maybe how many things that they're going to get. And then invite them to let go of that many things out of their playroom or out of their own bedroom. This is going to make a huge difference because not just are you helping them, make space for new things and not creating more overwhelming clutter in their own spaces, but you're also training them to become better at letting go of physical things. And on the physical, we're also then kind of helping them letting go on the mental, and training them to not become hoarders and not get attached to things. So we want to instill that from a very young age, and that's something you can kind of play a game like, well, your Santa list is this many things, so we need to make space for it. The other good way to do that, and if something's broken, something's not working, those are things that you could also kind of hone in on to let go of, that are kind of easier to let go of. From that, Feng Shui and the Christmas season invites a lot of red. So we can kind of go overboard sometimes, and I know that I used to do that pre my Feng Shui days. The element of red is a very powerful, very, very, very powerful element that we use in Feng Shui regularly. I'm actually standing in an area that requires fire element in my home, and I actually have my red books behind me. I have a picture that has some red. We have some red on the piano stool. And the reason that we have that here is because it's a very balancing and harmonizing element for this part of my home. There's actually nowhere else in my home that I have red and fire element, despite me absolutely loving the color. Because red in excess or in the wrong place can create a huge imbalance, and it can actually go to the negative. With the negative aspects of the fire element is literally fires. And I don't know, when I was a kid, we used to grow up and hear of fires, and way more fires around Christmas time. And I honestly believe it's because there's a lot more red in people's homes. And you used to blame it on the Christmas lights. But actually, I think that there's just so much more red. So the next thing that fire can bring up in and invite in is actually excess anger. So anger is another element that really can that we definitely don't want. If you go back to your intentions for what you want for your holiday season, you definitely don't want anger or fighting or arguments. So that excess red, I would certainly say, like, if you can minimize a bit more, bring in more gold, bring in more silver, bring in some more multicolors like green, go earthy, you know, just pivot a little bit. And if you notice it, so maybe you do go decorate red, and then you notice some shifts and maybe some aggro in the house, then I would invite you to definitely clear out the red. And the other thing about red is that it can actually encourage overeating. So the very last thing that you want at Christmas time is what everyone, maybe that's what happens. Everyone's put all the red decorations in and they're like, oh, eating so much. So it can invite actually overeating. So invitation to kind of like maybe alter your Christmas decorations a little bit this year. The other thing I would say to you is before Christmas, definitely when you get started, is to do a space clearing. And actually, I'd recommend the space clearing before and after Christmas. So before Christmas, you're setting your intentions, you're open the windows, clear out the space, whether you do a space clearing with a bell or sound or clap your hands. Watch my video about space clearing. You'll get a lot more insights of how to do that. To be honest, that's a great practice regular, but for before Christmas, when you've set your intentions, just like let go, clear it all out. And then after Christmas, once all the decorations are packed away, do a space clearing to kind of let go of anything that may have unfolded over the holiday season. I have an incredible guide for you that is a checklist that's going to show you room by room what exactly you can be doing to improve the flow of energy and activate Feng Shui in your home. This guide and checklist is usually just for my clients, so you're in luck that you'll be able to get it today as a gift from me. You can grab that guide at patricialohan.com/checklist, and that will move you through every single room to Feng Shui your space and get that flow of all the things that you want coming into your life easy peasy. So I hope this helps you. I hope that you have some great insights from it. Feng Shui has completely transformed my own life and the lives of thousands of women in my community. I want everybody to have successes like this.